Hey guys and gals, it's Dipper Whiskey here, and we are back once again with a new video for you. This time, basically my predictions for the Nintendo Switch as of late. And one of the huge ones is, I think if Nintendo Switch keeps going on the successful path that it is now, I have a feeling it's going to crush Xbox, it's going to crush Sony, it's going to crush PC sales, okay? And the reason I say this is because especially with games, I mean, yes, people say, oh, but its current lineup is crap. No. You're just a Nintendo hater. All the definitive editions of all the cool games are coming to the Switch. We got Skyrim, we got Mario and Rabbids Battle Kingdom, we got Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out, Splatoon 2 just dropped, ARMS, I mean, freaking Zelda, the best version of Zelda, actually. A lot of people would like to say the Wii U version's better, but no, it's not. Actually, the Switch version is much better. Mostly because you can take it wherever you want. Yes, the battery life is kind of bonk, but that's if you're playing multiplayer games more so. If you're playing Breath of the Wild, I would say, I mean, it's just a single-player game. You don't really need the Switch to be online, unless, like, I don't know, one of your squad mates is calling out for you, but then again, they can use Facebook Messenger. They can ping you with a message on your phone, because guess what? This is where Nintendo is screwed up, is they're online. Although I don't have the Switch yet, I'll probably have it in the next few weeks or so if I get this job, which is why I got my new interview outfit to my right. And I should have it within the next 2 months. And from what I can tell, and from what I've heard, and what I've seen, is that unlike other chat apps, which is pretty much what this is, and basically has all the features that usually would be on the console itself, aka the PS4, the Xbox One, hell, even the PlayStation Vita, had the capability, Nintendo, to have online chat and messaging directly on the console. Also, not to mention parental controls directly on the console. No need for a stupid, like, add-on phone app where I had to have this thing constantly tethered to my frickin' system with the weird splice cable setup. And this is where you're really screwing up, Nintendo. In one way, you're taking many steps forward in, like, doing this whole online spiel. But also, at the same time, with online, you're taking a few steps back. Mostly with the chat functionality. You think it's more easier because it's on the phone? No, because here's the problems with the phone app. You have to keep your phone on the whole entire time, so you're going to need to have it either stuck to a wall wart or a battery bank. And, oh yeah, unlike Discord, Curse, TeamSpeak, I can name any number of chat apps that do voice chat, picture chat, and text chat. And guess what? They all go landscape mode. Okay, horizontal. Okay. It's like I'm going to run MEMU, I think, via my PC, just to, which I have on the left of me anyways. And I'd probably, like, my main gaming monitor for my consoles is the CRT TV on my right, in my main setup that you see in a lot of my videos. Just because I love the crisp images of a CRT and the no lag that allows me. So, And luckily it has an HDMI, so no trouble there. So it looks like I'm going to run MEMU, which is a Android emulator, with the Nintendo online app. Or, because most of the people I'm going to want to play with are here locally, and are mostly all in a local Nintendo group on Facebook. I might just see if they would want a Discord group put up, because, to be honest, I want to primarily chat with my friends. I don't really care for the smack talk online from other players. When I usually want to do chat, it's usually with my friends only. I don't care too much about the randoms. So, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks this way at all, especially when it comes to nighttime gaming and early morning gaming here in America. Sadly, with the Nintendo systems, as I've seen every damn time I try to play at this time of day that I'm recording now, which is about like 3, 4 in the morning, like around midnight. All the players I'm seeing all have Japanese names, Japanese game tags down the line, and so I probably wouldn't get an English speaker at this time. So, what's the use if you can't speak their language? But if anything, the biggest problem, besides, the problems with the phone app, and not being able to have your screen off whatsoever, which is going to drain your phone battery like crazy, is they've taken a huge step back with the friend requests. I don't know if this is like them trying to still keep the kid-minded aspect in it or whatever, or just trying to make it harder for the rest of us. Really? Friend codes? I thought we got rid of that shit after the Wii U. I thought after the Wii U, where we just had to type in each other's gamer tags. I know gamer tag is an Xbox term, but it's a fucking universal thing that's been stuck with me, because guess what? My first real online system was an Xbox. So it's stuck with me forever. So we would just type in each other's gamer tags. Bada bing, we were friends on Nintendo Network. But now, I had to type in some long-ass alphanumeric code. What is this? The Nintendo DS era again? Nintendo Wii era again? Come on. Although, one thing I am curious is of if my friends list, since it's going through Nintendo Network, technically, I wonder if that means if my friends list from the Wii U carries over to the Switch. That's my biggest worry. Anyways, back to the positives and the huge reason why the Switch will sell more. Besides the games lineup that we have this year, and possibly into next year onward, especially with Metroid Prime 4 teased, and a new Pokemon for the Switch. What I've recently heard is Bayonetta 1 and 2 from the Wii U port may get ported over to the Switch, which will be amazing because I loved those two games. And I'd love to play them again. But obviously, if I get this job, I'm going to be on the bus a lot, going to and from work. And especially, with my long trip I'm going to be taking to Michigan, either via train or plane, it's going to be a long wait on the ride. So, a lot of transportation gaming. So, for that factor alone. I'm gonna want to get Bayonetta 1 and 2 again on the Switch, so I can take that on the go. And I might actually get 2 Switches. One for myself to have it. I know this sounds really counterintuitive, but at the same time, for streaming's sake, I might have one for home and one for on the go. The reason for that is like because you can't really transfer saves, which some people think is a bad thing. In some ways, I'm actually kind of like that. I can probably go from one Switch where I have further progress on there. But, you know, for my work Switch, which would be for streams and recording gameplay for you guys, that would be a whole separate save file. So, yeah, it'll make it a little bit more in line. And I'm trying to better the streams and everything. I just need to get myself into a constant schedule, like weekly or something like that. Although I'm kind of afraid to get back into streaming, partially due to every past few times I've got done streaming, some really batshit crazy things have happened here. More so this neighborhood. A crap ton of first responder vehicles show up. Either a house or a shed or something catches fire. Or someone's got shot up or injuries happen. Like, it's just a calamity of like, oh, done streaming? Okay. I'll have a calamity happen right after. It's like, I'm dealt the worst hand by the deities that be. So, plus not to mention this insane heat from Mother Nature. God. But, yeah. Sorry for rambling, but I don't do this scripted. Mostly for reasons of, I don't want to sound like a robot. So, hope you have a good day. And the Switch will have all the definitive games this generation. Peace out.